But now it's time to send you over to our next segment, Overrated, Underrated.
Welcome to Overrated, Underrated. In this segment, we will decide if these things in Star Wars are overrated, underrated, or properly rated. And we can only answer in about one sentence. With that, we can go ahead and get right into this. Mark your first thing. Overrated, underrated, Yoda.
Ooh. I gotta say Yoda's properly rated.
Okay.
I mean, the advice he gives and how powerful he is with the Force, I think is unmatched in Star Wars.
All right. Well, your next thing, overrated, underrated, the Venator. The Venator class Star Destroyer.
Ooh. I might want to say underrated because I think it's the Venator is better than the Star Destroyer.
I would fully agree with you there. I like that. Okay. And lastly, overrated, underrated, Death Troopers.
Oh, dude. We were just talking about this, so I gotta say, I still gotta say underrated for this too. I hate to keep saying underrated all the time, but I mean, Death Troopers are like the coolest kind of trooper in my opinion. 6'5", the way they talk, it's like all scrambled, so you can't tell what they're saying, and it makes them sound more intimidating. So
Fully agree with you, man.
and
Coolest trooper in Star Wars.
one more thing, that opening scene of Rogue One might be one of the favorite shots in Star Wars. All right, Logan. Overrated, underrated? The Battle of Exegol.
Honestly, I'm going to say underrated because I do think it gets some hate.
Mm-hmm.
This is a lot of things in the sequels I'm probably going to say are underrated because they are mostly hated. It's super cool to see stuff like that, and I think it definitely hits. And just if you include the sequence with Rey versus Palpatine, it really is underrated.
Mm-hmm. All right, Logan. Overrated, underrated? Clone Wars Season 7.
Properly rated because I mean it's either the best or second best probably. I mean, the Bad Batch arc hits. I really do actually love the message within the Martez sister arc, Ahsoka's journey as it's called, and then I mean, Siege of Mandalore. That's like top 2 guaranteed, possibly top 1 arc in all of Clone Wars. So, properly rated.
Love that answer. All right, Logan. Overrated, underrated? Jabba the Hutt.
I mean, God, that's a tough one.
Yeah, no, that's...
What do people even properly rated? It's so boring to say properly rated, but like, I don't know. I don't think anyone thinks he's cool. I don't think anyone thinks he's bad. Like, properly rated. I don't even know what to think about that one. Sorry. All right, Mark, your next one. Overrated, underrated. The Droid Tri-Fighter.
Because I mean, it looks really cool. Like, I really like the design of it.
And they were made late in the Clone Wars, so
yeah,
they're like the most advanced thing.
I'm gonna go because I don't even know like what the like a general like opinion on it would be.
Yeah.
That's the tough part about it, but I guess I'll just say because I always say underrated or like properly rated, but I mean, I don't know. I just say properly rated because I mean, it's like the coolest looking Separatist ship in my opinion. I think it has the coolest design, and it's probably their best ship too that they would have.
I don't mind that answer. Okay. Your next thing, overrated, underrated, stormtrooper armor.
Okay, so here's my thoughts. I'm gonna say overrated because
Okay.
it's the classic design. It's the first thing you see from the bad guys in Star Wars. Okay, I get it,
Yeah.
and they do look kind of cool. I'll give you that. But the clone trooper armor will be superior forever and always. I don't care what anybody says. Phase 1, Phase 2 doesn't matter. I think the clone armor is better, so that's my reason.
I've always thought those helmets were ugly, so that's my opinion. Okay. And your final thing, overrated, underrated, Star Wars Legends.
Oh, Star Wars Legends. Cause I'm kind of torn on this one because there are things that I like for example, Star Killer Galen Merrick. Really like his story.
hmm
There are things. I mean, I think okay, I do like Revan too. I think he's a cool character, but he's like he's overrated a little bit, in my opinion. So I gotta say, I'm gonna say slightly overrated. Honestly, there are things that I like I said, Star Killer Galen Merrick. I really like him. Kyle Katarn's another cool character that I really like. Um, but there are things like Nihilus, like devouring planets and stuff. Like I don't really like that, or
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Luke. I think he like stopped a black hole or something. I don't like that. I don't
yeah.
like that side of the Legends. I like Star Killer, Kylo Katarn. I like that type of Legends content.
All right.
All right, Logan. Overrated, underrated? Cassian Andor.
Um, dude, that's a genuinely a tough one because again, I don't want to be boring and say properly rated, but I think I have to say properly rated because I think he is pretty well perceived as a character,
Yeah,
especially with Andor. I think he got so much better as a character. I'll say properly rated.
I like that. Andor definitely helped his popularity. All right, Logan. Overrated, underrated? Naboo.
I mean, I think it's pretty widely regarded as like a top at least 5 Star Wars planet, but
Yeah.
I'm still going to say underrated. It's the best. If if it's not Coruscant, it's Naboo. Amazing, love it, and you can actually go there in real life. So
I love that answer. All right, Logan. Overrated, underrated? Ray's character arc.
so you already did something similar. You said Rey's character, Rey as a character the last
Mhm.
time. But this
Yeah,
time is her character arc.
yeah. So her story essentially is kind of what I'm getting at.
I'm I'm gonna say underrated. And the thing that I'm gonna say, this might be long-winded for this segment, but the fact that she goes from no one to then being a Palpatine to then being a Skywalker. I love the fact that she takes the Skywalker name because someone in Palpatine's lineage took the Skywalker name and completely eradicated that lineage. So I just think that hits. So I'm gonna say underrated.
Interesting answer.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed this segment. Let us know if we should continue to bring it back. Overrated or underrated has honestly become quite a staple. I think it's just because we both enjoy doing it so much. I feel like it's just having it be rapid fire is super interesting. So
Yeah,
I
I
love
love
that
it.
aspect of it. But with that, we will go ahead and send you back to the studio.